Hey everybody, David with the Wholesalers Toolbox. Today's video we're going to talk about JV deals or joint ventures and what a JV deal looks like. So I had a wholesaler reach out to me and ask me about the paperwork on a JV deal, and I said, instead of sending an email and trying to explain it through an email, I'm just going to do a video on it, and then that way I can share the video with everybody so you all understand, if you don't have an understanding of it already, what a JV deal is. So I'm going to go through a presentation. I put together a PowerPoint on it just so I had a visual aid and it would help everybody understand. So, all right, so we're going to start with our hypothetical wholesaler, and he's working down in Savannah, Georgia, and his name's Tom. And Tom's marketing, he's out driving for dollars, he's sending mail, he's doing, some bandit signs, and he finally gets a deal, gets a motivated seller that calls him and has a nice house in Savannah, Georgia. A house is vacant, it needs repair, the guy's motivated to sell. Tom thinks he can move this thing pretty quick and make a pretty penny on it. So Tom puts the deal under contract. Okay, and here's the first page of the wholesale agreement. I didn't put the second page up there yet, but here's the first page just so you can get the details. Tom puts this under contract from Joe Homeowner. The property's in Savannah, Georgia, and he puts it under contract for $100,000. He gives him $100 good faith deposit, and he tells him he's going to close on it in about 30 days at American Title. All right, so Tom's got the contract. He's got a great property, but the problem is Tom doesn't have a very good investor list. He didn't take time to build his buyer's list. So, but he thinks, you know what, I can get this thing moved. It's a great property. But then 2 weeks later, Tom still doesn't have this property sold. And he's getting calls from the homeowner every day. The homeowner's saying, hey, Tom, you told me you were going to close this thing quick. What's going on? I haven't got any updates. And Tom's starting to get stressed, as you can see. So Tom knows me, and Tom knows that I have a big cash buyers list, and these guys are ready to roll. So he calls me and he tells me about the property. He says, great property, Savannah. I've got it well under market value. And I said, you know what, Tom, this sounds like a good deal. Let's JV. All right, let's do this. Let's team up. You've got the property. I've got the buyer. And, let's get these things sold and make some money. So, but even though Tom's a great guy, and I don't trust anybody further than I can throw them. So I say, hey, you know what, Tom, I've got a great investor, older guy, and he buys a lot of properties down that way. But before, I hook you guys up, because I don't want you to do an end run around me, I want you to sign a marketing fee agreement, okay, or a JV agreement. And this agreement really just says that on this property, Tom and I are going to team up, and Tom's going to give me half of the assignment fee. All right. And Tom, he's desperate to do it. He's like, man, this guy, he's all over me to get this thing sold. He doesn't understand that I had to find a buyer. I don't want to tell him that. So let's do it, Dave. Let's do the JV deal and get this thing done. So after he signs this for me, I hook Tom and my investor buddy Warren up together, and they do an assignment of contract where it just says, Tom is assigning his rights in this contract to Warren for a $10,000 assignment fee, which is still a great deal. So Warren's going to be into this property for $10,000 for the assignment fee, $100,000 for the purchase, so $110,000. But the property's worth a lot more than that. Warren said, you know what, I get in there, get my rehab crew in there, I get this place sparkly clean, and I can sell this thing for, 160, 170 all day long, so I'm all in. So once that assignment contract is signed, my JV agreement is signed, and the purchase agreement is signed, we're going to send it all over to the title company. So here's what the purchase agreement looks like. And you can pause that if you want to take a look at what I've got filled in there. So we've got the assignment form that Warren and Tom signed for the $10,000. And then we've got the marketing fee addendum or the JV agreement, if you want to call it that. Just saying that Tom and I are going to split the assignment fee. We're going to take all of those things and send it over to the title company. All right. And the title company is going to do their thing. We won't get into all the stuff the title company does, but they're going to just make sure the title's clean. They're going to get the docs ready to go. And, we've only got about 2 weeks left on this deal, but the title company works fast because, they know we're investors and we're wholesalers and we got to do this thing. So they get it done for us in just over a week and we're ready to roll. So it comes to closing day and we all head over to the title company. You've got the seller who's happy. You got Warren, you got Tom, and you got me. All right. So when we get over there, we sign the docs. The seller gets his $100,000. Okay. Then you've got Warren who brings $110,000 because you've got the $100,000 plus the assignment fee, and then he's got some closing costs involved in it. Okay. But he gets that good looking house. And then Tom and I split a $10,000 assignment fee 50-50. So we both walk away with $5,000. Now this is very simplified, but this is what a JV deal looks like. This is what a co-wholesaling deal looks like, okay? So if you want the contracts that I showed on the video, you can head over to my website, thewholesalerstoolbox.com, go into the wholesale real estate page, wholesale real estate contract page, excuse me, and you can download all these forms. Also, if you're a new wholesaler, you're not getting, a lot of activity on your marketing, you're driving for dollars or your mailers or whatever. It's always important to build your cash buyers list first. So if you build a cash buyers list that was big and you had a lot of good buyers on there, and another wholesaler needed to do a co-wholesale deal or a JV deal, they could team up with you and you could send that deal to your buyers, just like I explained in this video. So the number one way to build your cash buyers list is the cash buyer data feed. Also on the website, take a look for it. I've got a page built out for it, the cash buyer data feed. But this is how you do a JV deal. I hope this helps. Do me a favor and comment on the video and just let me know if I was clear on this, if you have any questions. And also please hit the like button and subscribe to my page so when I do more videos you get notified. Okay, that's it for today. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.